Flight attendants of Reddit, what's the most NSFW thing that happened during flight or off flight? 1. I once had a lady in the first row of first class blowing the guy she was with, and they were filming it. 2. I work as a flight nurse, air ambulance. We once picked up a really drunk kid from a remote wilderness location who has experiencing shallow breathing and hypoxia. We load him up, apply oxygen and take off, all while the kid is sleeping. He didn't realize where he was and must have thought he was at home in his bed asleep. Halfway through our flight to the hospital, still half asleep, drunk, pulls down his pants and starts jack off while we are 3,000 feet in the air. My partner tries to stop him, which wakes the kid up. This didn't seem to deter him though. He continued to crank it with one hand while trying to rub my partner's, a dude, nipples with his free hand. I'm laughing hysterically, giving the play-by-play to the pilot, who starts laughing so hard we begin to fly sideways. The doctor at the receiving facility was not impressed. 3. I had a guy vomiting blood like there was no tomorrow. We were in the middle of the Atlantic, so no way to go back, just forward. We tried to help him as much as we can, asked for doctors, none on board. Oxygen was provided, not exactly necessary but helped calming him down. Eventually after a while he stopped. His row looked like a freaking horror movie. Funniest part? He refused ambulance on arrival or any kind of medical assistance upon arrival. 4. Night flight in business class where the suites are combined, a couple started going at it with the blankets on top of them. They thought they were being coy but the loud "I'm coming" gave it away. Another one was in the lavatory in the midsection of economy class where a couple figured out that the toilets on both sides of the aisles had a split door in the middle and they managed to unlock it. The plane was really quiet until we heard a rhythmic banging against the wall that gave them away. 5. I am an airline mechanic. But my story qualifies, I think. We got an ACARS message from an incoming turn and I quote, "Pax jizzed all over FWD lav." Apparently it was all over the sink, mirror, walls and on the fucking ceiling. It actually got handed off to contract fleet service and they treated it like a biospill. Aircraft was down for a few hours then kicked back into service. This is one of the stories I tell when I'm trying desperately to discourage folks from using the lav as a mile-high love nest. Please, 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 don't do that. 6. My ex-girlfriend was a flight attendant. One passenger was hitting on her throughout the flight. Somewhere before landing he went to the lavatory and left a line of coke for her on the sink and told her, "I left you a present inside." She didn't do it. 7. I used to be a flight attendant for a regional airline, and sometimes we'd get a plane full of rowdy fishermen fresh off the boat but with a few drinks in them. One time, as I was doing my safety demo, they started singing that Nelly song to me. "It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes." It was funny. 8. My mate's wife is an attendant for a large carrier and tells us the time almost all the staff got PTSD because half the plane shat all over the place. That the in-flight meal they served on a 19-hour flight gave everyone gastro food poisoning so severe it took less than 25 minutes for the first person to run to the toilet in abject horror. It was that scene from Bridesmaids on a plane. About half of this massive airliner had eaten the bad food, so over 60 ppl all battling for less than 6 toilets multiple times. It ended so bad that the carrier had to ground the plane and do a deep clean. They halfway across the ocean so couldn't even turn back, had to land in HW. Apparently it was everywhere. The seats, the floors, inside carry-on bags, just everywhere.